like it. I like it. And
All right.
you're able to just get totally
Exciting
loaded
night.
like
Final
that,
Fantasy
like
night.
alarmingly loaded, upsettingly loaded, and just back to
Gonna
normal. And
run some heists, take some notes for
like
the
Jeff
video that
Jeff
I
Tremaine
say I
at a
will make
rap
tomorrow,
party
but we'll
is
see.
just a monster that should not be allowed to roam the earth. But after the rap party, he's back to normal. No big
Guess it
deal.
depends on my urge to
You ever play
how
I'm
badly
Not
I wake
Leaving
up and want to
with
keep
Jeff
playing Final
Tremaine?
Fantasy 16. So
He's told me tales, but I have never played it with him. It's a little bit intimidating. I might be a page down on it, but
I think that's a legendary game that almost deserves its own YouTube video.
yes.
But I just don't know how much footage there is. I'm Not Leaving.
Do you want to tell the audience what it is?
It was born at rap parties.
Okay.
For like rap parties, meaning like, you've just finished filming like a whole season of Jackass. At this point, you don't know if there's going to be another season of Jackass,
right?
Or like after a movie. But like after production wraps on a project, something that you've really poured everything into, and you have a party, a rap party, and like the feeling at these rap parties was always like, okay, this is it.
all right, let me
we
start a
finished the season
notepad.
of Jackass. Like it's never gonna happen again.
Right.
You don't know that there's ever any future for it.
So you're living every day like it's the last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finished. It's the rap party for the movie. We wrapped up the Jackass movie. There's never gonna be another one. This is it.
I had the microphone like right in my damn
It's
face.
always just this feeling of impending doom that it's over, and like the rap party is just that last moment of it, and so because you feel like it's just all over now, you don't want to let go.
Right.
So at the rap party, you don't want to leave the rap party, because to walk out of that rap party,
It's like this could be the end.
it represents like like surrendering to the end.
Right.
And so you don't want to surrender to the end. So it was just like at the rap parties, it was like, I'm not leaving, and like it was like a formal game with security.
Yeah, you would challenge the security to throw you out, DJ Jazzy Jeff style, like in Fresh Prince when Uncle Phil throws DJ Jazzy Jeff out of the fucking door.
And who got the worst?
You're not allowed to walk out of the rap party on your own 2 feet. You can be carried out by security.
Yeah.
But you're not, like, you have to, and you're not allowed. That's the only rule. You can't walk out on your own 2 feet, and you can't throw punches. You can't like. But you can your job is to resist.
Yeah.
To everything, and like we would link arms, so that the kids, they can't carry out multiple people, and it would be like pretty gnarly standoffs, pretty like heavy duty standoffs.
Oh, shit.
So
It happened at every single rap party. Every single time. It was a ceremony. It was a beautiful, wonderful ceremony. I'm shocked that you never played the game.
No. And in the last Jackass Forever rap party, y'all were pretty tame.
Was there? I don't even remember.
You had COVID. You were under lock and key.
I know, but that's a premiere, not a rap party.
Oh.
A rap party? I don't think we ever had a rap party for Jackass Forever.
Because of COVID, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably. But yeah, a rap party and a premiere are two totally different things.
Okay.
By the time the premiere rolls around,
Was there a rap party that got the most out of control?
I remember
One or two?
for the Jackass the TV show. And then there were only three. So yeah, the rap party for Jackass the TV show was probably the most iconic, classic one.
Like, because you guys were at the most crazy.
We were at the crazy. This was the rap party.
Full of piss and vinegar.
I was on ecstasy, going around making out with dudes, like licking armpits. I had like one of my first cell phones ever, and I pulled it out of my pocket like early on in the rap party. I was like, check out my new cell phone to Tremaine. I was all proud of it. And he just grabbed it out of my hand and threw it as far as he could. Like, that was it. It was like, I feel like it was at a place called the Mayan, something or other. It was classic. It was epic.
Did you play Harley Down?
What's Harley Down?
Jeff told me that he used to.
Oh, Harley Down.
Yeah, he used to like go out with you guys and like if he saw a row of Harley motorcycles like in the parking lot, he would jump into them so they would like domino.
Dude.
He would go Harley down, boom, and like domino like 10 Harleys in a row. And when like the angry biker dudes would come out, he would try to blame it on other people. He'd be like, he
Wow.
like stepped it or fucking
That's
Knoxville
gnarly as
did it.
fuck.
I don't. That sounds even a little bit mean-spirited for Jeff Tremaine. Or like, or not maybe not. You know, that's. I wouldn't. I couldn't picture Tremaine actually doing that.
He told me he did it. He went to he told me that was one of the last times he was arrested or one of the first
Wait,
times
wasn't
he was
that
arrested?
like written into Bad Grandpa? There was a big motorcycle thing at the end.
They fucked with like a motorcycle gang,
Yeah.
but I don't think they played Harley Down. No, he told me he went to jail for Harley Down. He was like running from the cops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that? When was that?
I don't know. It wasn't recently.
The crazy thing about Jeff Tremaine is he does like Jackass, Wild Boys, The Dirt, and Eric Andre, and then he does American Airlines, the safety announcement. Have you ever seen the American Airline? He's directed that.
Oh, amazing.
It's just
That's
like
his most widely thing.
It's unbelievable. I love watching it every time I see it. You see Shauna on there. You see everyone.
Whoa, I didn't see it. I'm always like Xanax out.
Oh, that's a new one.
I mean, it's even crazier with Spike. Spike Jones is like all this like super high art stuff and does Jackass.
Dude, one of my favorite movies, Three Kings, is Spike. You know, he's one of the actors in it.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
What was I gonna say? Oh, Tremaine told me one time he was at. I mean, maybe this is his tale to tell. You can cut it if you want, but like, he told me he was at Red Lion Pub in Knoxville back in the day, and Knoxville like unloaded his bladder on Tremaine's back. Tremaine was like talking to somebody at the bar, and then like he's like he feels like a little warmth on his back.
that's like that's like every bar, every time. Like there were like two things, like lighting people on fire.
Yeah, Knoxville looked like that on fire.
and peeing on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes both.
So like Jeff turns around and Knoxville is
I hear it.
like at the end of his bladder, like load,
Yeah.
just like. And Jeff said he picked him up and he like chucked him through the bathroom door and started like fucking clobbering him.
Why can I not
And
kill
they were
this
like,
dude?
People were like, what, freaking out? He's like, oh, this is my best friend.
That was super
We
weird.
went back to the bar and drank.
Yeah.
And I heard Jeff was in Germany with Bam one time, and Bam like peed all over this like techno Viking on the dance floor. The guy didn't even notice. He was just getting drenched by Bam's spit.
There are many games, dude. They're like just peeing on people, peeing in their drinks.
Oh, yeah,
when they're
yeah,
not,
yeah.
Like, you can pee on the guy and that's fun, but if you
Yeah.
pee in his drink and then watch him drink it, that's fun.
Yeah.
You
I
light him
heard
on
you got
fire.
Volney. Like one time
Yeah.
somebody peed in Volney's drink and he was
Oh,
like
yeah.
so butthurt.
Everybody.
Toothless Tom one time peed in Keatow's drink and Keatow took it like a G. Keatow knew how to handle it. He goes,
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
And then there's the black eye game.
What's
Was,
that?
That's just you just
Punch somebody in the eye.
yeah. There was like there were different variations of black eye game. It was just like you give someone a free shot and they try and give you a black eye and then you return the favor, or the more fun version. When you just hold your fist out
And they run at it.
and they run at it, and it's their job to give themselves a black eye. Black eye game is always fun.
Yeah, one time I went to a tiki bar with Knoxville and Jeff recently when we rapped Eric Andre show. It was like a rap party. And I'm talking to Jeff and I'm waiting for this fucking bartender forever. And I just feel like my foot feels like it's having the worst allergic reaction. And I look down and my foot's like engulfed in flames. Knoxville down on the ground and like a lighter, matches and like a bottle of 151 rum. And he goes, oh, that was an accident.
Yeah. You got the hot foot.
I got the hot foot. I was dancing. I kept trying to do it to the end, like throughout the night. It wasn't like that was it.
Yeah.
We're calming down. It was like.
Yeah, it's so funny, man, because there's very few, I imagine, if any other like groups that really have played these games.
Yeah. No,
You know, I'm part of a special tribe, man.
totally.
Yeah, a very special tribe. Now, we're parked outside your house.
Yep.
You've lived in this house for 8 years. you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
It's great, man.
Thanks, man.
And when I just went up there and checked it out, I saw the sauna, the hot tub. Is
Yeah.
that an ice bath too?
Yeah, it's just an outdoor bathtub, and I fill it with ice and do
How often
cold plunge.
do you do that?
I should do it more often. I've been in New York for a little bit, but I usually
what do you call that? The Jewish triathlon.
Yeah.
And so you're into that, huh?
Yeah.
What order do you do it in?
If I'm really doing the triathlon, I'll start in the sauna, then I'll go in the ice, then I'll do a cold shower, then the ice bath, then hot tub, then cold shower, then sauna.
So you're
And
gonna
I have a spout in the sauna that I fill with cold water. I'm done with that.
Wow.
No.
So you'll go into the house for a hot shower?
No, there's an outdoor shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, just to wash
cold
the
shower.
sweat off?
Yeah, I'll get as hot as I can in the shower, then do cold in the sauna. Sorry, then do the cold shower, then walk over to the bathtub.
Is that
the ice.
that's for hygienic purposes?
No, just to go
Just
from
to prime.
extreme heat, cold, heat, cold, heat, cold.
And then after the cold plunge, then in the hot tub.
Yeah.
The J Kui. Yeah.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Sur la table, au bon pain.
Yeah, this is what
Col de
that's
sac,
what
coup
we call
d'état.
You speak French?
Un petit peu.
Wow.
No, not at all. I just said cul-de-sac, coup d'état, au bon pain, sur la table.
it. Nice.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
I feel like you spoke French at one point in your life.
Nah, I mean, I took French in high school, or not high school. Yeah, I did in high school. Whatever, who cares?
Whenever somebody calls you a Boca boy, you go, is that just your regular hatred for Boca? But you're not really from Boca. And I think we covered this in the last podcast. You're from England.
Well, I grew up in 5 different countries, so take your
Well,
pick.
did you ever live in Boca, or just your pops was out there?
I was primarily homeless when in Boca. My mom lived in Boca. She would kick me out of the house, and I would be homeless.
So you had a brief Boca stint, but you didn't grow up in Boca.
My mom moved to Boca around the time that I went to the University of Miami, and I was just kind of around South Florida. And my mom was in Boca, and I was sort of just homeless.
Didn't you go to Ringling School?
That was in
In
Sarasota.
Yeah, my sister went to New College, like up the street. So.
Yeah, that was in Sarasota.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
So you were bopping around, but you don't claim Boca because you weren't there that long.
Yeah, I never claimed Boca.
You kind of drifted through it a little bit.
I was drifting in the vicinity of Boca. My mom lived there. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool, man. South Florida has been like home base for my family.
Where did you grow up?
Mostly in England.
Till you were what age?
Well, all 4 years of high school, I was at the American School in London,
Okay.
and I went to the University of Miami from there. Prior to that, I lived in London for 9.
Is most of your
12
childhood London?
Yeah, formative years.
God, you have no accent
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I went to the American School in London. Yeah.
Did your accent ever come out, or did you ever have one when you were a child?
Never had one,
You had
man.
an American accent even as a child in London?
Yep, my family spoke with an American accent. My teachers, my fellow students, all American.
Interesting.
I was riding around on a skateboard.
It's a cool place to grow up.
Super cool.
Fucking rad.
Yeah, I mean, I lived in
Okay.
London when I was 9 and had as much freedom as Americans have when they're...
Hey, what up, Frizz?
So fucking rad.
Yeah. I cruised wherever.
What are you up to?
I did it all.
Did you see any like punk shows? What years were you there? Did you see like it was like the Clash? You're too young for the Clash. and shit like that, right?
Concerts I remember. First concert I ever went to was Twisted Sister.
Nice.
Saw that in like 1985. And
You were like 13.
was it
10?
maybe it was 86. Maybe it was 86.
So like the first wave of like British punk, you were too young. You were like a kid. You were like 5.
Yeah,
like the Exploited or Subhumans. All
Yeah.
that shit. You were too young.
I did go to some punk shows. I saw Gorilla Biscuits.
Did you see like the Specials? That's before
Nah,
your time.
I saw Gorilla Biscuits. I saw Bad Brains.
Oh, sick.
I saw
Saw Bad Brains in the 80s or 90s.
the tail end of the 80s or the beginning of the
That's
90s.
sick. That's the time to say.
I saw
I guess
Rollins
so.
Band. What else?
Jeff told me some story about you and Rollins.
Yeah,
Fucking
understandable,
shit
man.
you didn't know, like,
I started streaming later than usual because I was like, if I start streaming too early, I'm gonna get burnt out by the time
You guys, you're stern as porridge.
Final Fantasy
Are
gets
we gonna
launched.
have Rollins on here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can cut that out. But now I'm just talking shit. You can cut out whatever you want.
I think he politely passed. He's not doing interviews at this time.
Yeah.
he's still pissed at you.
That
Is he?
I mean, you know what? He did an interview for my book. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
he's dude. I love Rollins. Super down for Rollins. And you know, if we were, what do you call it, Eskimo brothers? Like
Yeah.
big whoop.
Igloo bros.
Yeah, big whoop, man. All good. How's your love life these days?
I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. Maybe I'm ready to settle down. I've been on the merry-go-round for quite a bit.
Who is the lady I met in your house?
That is a good friend of mine who's kind of like my unofficial tenant. Like she's just like living there while I live in New York.
God.
Yeah, she just moved from.
Sublet.
Yeah, but on like a much
Oh,
more
okay.
casual term. But she is an amazing musician, and she just moved from Toronto, so she's trying to get her green card and get her feet. So
Does she play the flesh flute?
Oh no, am I out of rogue markers?
Bring her down here and ask her. She's got some.
I am out of rogue markers. Shit.
I figure that's why you're laughing.
100%.
Oh, you think we're bumping uglies?
No, I mean, I'm not. I mean, she's an attractive lady.
She is an attractive woman.
No.
She's an attractive lady. I'm not trying to put you on blast,
No,
but
no.
Let me
yeah,
look
man,
that up.
You're this wildly successful, incredibly charismatic, attractive young man.
Thank you.
Just turned
I know
40.
what you're
Maybe we should
thinking.
fuck.
This is
man.
You're bi-coastal.
Bi-coastal, bisexual, bipolar, and whatever.
a load of baloney. There's no way PoE 2 is just around the corner. I'm just coping, but we've done some digging, we've done some investigation, Guitaraholic and I, and we have definitive proof. Okay, well, not definitive, but we have some proof that PoE 2 might actually be coming in August, just after ExileCon. This, I was intending to make this video as a meme, kind of as a joke, because I've been coping on Twitter saying PoE 2 is coming, but we've actually uncovered some interesting information. So, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the most conspiratorial nonsense, and we're going to work our way up to the most promising real evidence that PoE 2 is just around the corner. Let's get right into it. So the first bit of evidence, and this seemed a little bit suspicious to me. This was a post made on the 2nd of February 2023, and this was the plans for 2023 for Path of Exile. And they were talking about ExileCon, and one of the things they said was, you'll be wanting to play 3.22, so it's best to leave New Zealand a few days after ExileCon. Then you'll have enough time to make it back home and take care of your responsibilities before going full Goblin mode at launch. Now, we all go full Goblin mode at launch for a new league. However, if you had the option between staying and hanging out in New Zealand for a couple of weeks and missing league launch, I don't know. It's just strange that they so strongly recommended that people do their holidaying before ExileCon than afterwards. So you probably think, this probably isn't too much of a giveaway. This is like the copium tier of evidence. We have a lot planned this year in the lead up to Path of Exile 2. We can't wait to share it with all of you. So this is the first tip-off. Not very strong evidence, but don't
That's
worry,
not really a
it'll get
tip-off.
stronger.
That's a
It will
stretch.
get
But he said he was
stronger.
going to start
And
with
next up, over on Twitter.
the reaches. So let's
As
see what
you
he
know,
says next.
Camille is the mastermind, the genius behind the PoE soundtrack, and the last few leagues he has not made the music for Path of Exile because he's been working on Path of Exile 2. He has been, I think, overseeing the new composer to help out. However, on the 30th of May, just a few weeks ago, he said, "I'm having an absolute blast working on the new league. That's it for now. Zip face emoji." This is very suspicious because he's been working on Path of Exile 2.
I will
so
say,
why would he say he's been working
if
on
instead
the
of doing
new
another league, they just
This
announced
again,
Path of
you
Exile
might,
2,
might just say,
that would be
come
so
on,
dumb of
this is a bit of a
GGG. There's a
stretch.
reason
This
big
isn't
games like
proof,
this don't just
but
say
it is
like
a little bit
at
suspicious.
things like
But now, on the 11th
and
of
surprise
June,
it's out
Bex just
tomorrow.
posts
Like
Path of
building
Exile
hype
2.
is a big deal for bigger
Okay,
games.
all right,
Indie
well,
games
yeah,
can get
I
away with
mean,
it,
we
but
got those trailers
it
that
would be
came
very
out
dumb
a
on
week
their
or so
part. But
ago.
I'm curious to hear what
And
Locke has to
this
say.
kind of lines up with that, but then we have Luan over here, resident Twitter meme lord of the PoE community, and he said, "Hi, just out of curiosity, when?" And over here we have Bex responding, ExileCon. Now, if this is not a bit of a hint, then I don't know what is. And I commented, "Can't wait for the surprise, full launch in August. I can feel it in my bones, it's coming, and nothing you can say will stop me inhaling this toxic level of copium." Again, you might look at this and you think, whatever. You're still coping. There's no way. She's just trolling us. I mean, of course, ExileCon, you're going to be able to play the beta, so yeah, you're going to be able to play it there, but then it's still going to be like another 6 months before we play it. But wait, there is more. But now the next few pieces of critical evidence come from our friend Guitaraholic. He dug deeper. He wanted to know, is there any truth behind this? So he went on the Wayback Machine, Internet Archive, and searched for Path of Exile 2 Reddit. Does it exist? Let's see. Well, there appears to only be one post, and this was made on the 29th of August 2022, so about a year ago, a little bit less. But if we click on this, what was that post? The post that pops up, the only thing that is being said.
This isn't how
is
Wayback
one
Machine
post,
works,
posted by Captain Sammy.
but I'll let him keep
Post
going.
says,
I used to
"Oh,
use Wayback
shit."
Machine for work all the
We
time.
click on this. I don't think it actually opens anything, but now we're getting a little bit deeper. This is a little bit suspicious, but now the final nail in the coffin. I know up to this point you've been thinking this is a lot of nonsense. This is rubbish. But our friend Guitaraholic, he dug the deepest, and he started exploring the Chinese Path of Exile website, and this is where things start looking really suspicious. So currently, I believe today, the PoE Season 23 Chinese event started, season or whatever, and this is a flashback league. But what if we look at the main page for the Chinese Path of Exile? So we go down here, we click this button, and what do we see at the top? All right, we see 3.20, this was Sanctum League. Over here, we have 3.21, Crucible League. And what comes next? It's definitely not 3.22. This very clearly says 4.0. Now, if you needed any more definitive proof than this, I don't know. This is the nail in the coffin to me, but it gets better. It gets better. If we click down over here, I don't know what this means. However, we click that and this pops up. Now you might be thinking, what the hell does this mean? Let's pop it into Google Translate and see what this translates to. So we pop this in, and this is that text. It says, "Congratulations on the successful appointment 4.0 test eligibility will be granted from exiles who successfully pre-order random selection. Please pay attention to SMS notification." I don't know what to say at this point, but this is the most definitive proof that I can think of. I don't know why would they have this on their page if it wasn't real. Apparently there's also a TikTok QR code on their page. Can't open it. I don't know how to use TikTok. I'm too old. But, I mean, come on. Why would it have this at the top? I don't know if they have some kind of extra information behind the scenes, but I don't know. All of
They already said they were going to announce the beta dates. This is saying if you pre-order some cosmetics, you get guaranteed access to the either open or closed beta. So this could just be the first beta is in 2023, which is to be expected. It's, you know, we're not even, well, actually, we're a little bit halfway through the year. So that doesn't mean that PoE 2 is coming out. They already said they were going to announce the beta dates. Same thing with Diablo. Remember, you could buy from KFC chicken sandwich and get beta access. They're just going to do that with cosmetics.
this
So no, I don't think
points to
PoE
the
2 is coming out
direction.
this year.
So
I think
I've
it'll be
gone
either next
from
spring or next summer.
memeing and coping about PoE 2 coming in August to actually.
But he's
kind of
excited and he's
believe in
praying.
it. Maybe.
So,
Look,
more
if it
power to
doesn't
him. I don't think
happen,
it's gonna happen, but-
fine. It would be kind of
but it's fun to
crazy
dream, I
release
guess.
A game with
For
no
me, it would
data,
actually kind of screw me over because
but
I want to make
I
some
don't
more
know, what do you
content
think?
with a game I
Is
know.
this a lot
If my channel starts picking up steam and then all of a sudden it's like, and nobody cares because the new game's out, everyone's back to level playing field. I'm gonna be like, fuck.
I want it to be true. I want it to be true so badly, and all of these things point in.
Oh,
the
no problem,
direction
Cobra. Thanks for thinking
that
about me, though.
Next
I'm good, man. How are
month
you?
or early August, we're gonna have part of XL2. Thank you again to Guitaraholic for escalating my hype and copium levels to 9,000. This is ridiculous.
It's kind of weird though
don't know.
that like, I don't know if he just doesn't know or if he's like playing like ignorant to the fact that they announced they were going to say at ExileCon when the beta was going to be for PoE 2. So it seems pretty clear that's what that Chinese site is talking about, is that you pre-order some cosmetics, you get into the beta. And it's weird in the video he doesn't mention, like, he doesn't say, like, they could be talking about the beta, which would make a ton of sense, but he never mentions it. So it's like, you realize, man, like, they said they were going to announce beta dates, and this all is most likely for the beta. But, whatever. Yeah, and to do it this close to the D4 launch, if I was them and they're planning on doing it in August, I'd be like, people are enjoying D4 at least enough to where, like, putting a game out putting out PoE 2 like 2 or 3 months after is just probably not a great idea. Nice, Cobra. Yeah, I hope it goes well. Let me know how it works out. I bet you got it, though. Well, actually, let's look at the comments, see if someone said some of this stuff. I mean, this person says, "I'd love to see no beta before the release." Yeah, they're going to. I don't know if they said there would be an open beta, but they said they're going to announce the beta at ExileCon. That's an interesting one. I think key is how they would deliver a beta. Would it be like a season? I don't think so. They make too much money on PoE. They wouldn't. They would do. They do either both at the same time or keep them completely separate, because if they do the beta and people don't like it and it's broken and there's too many bugs, then they just lost a shit ton of money, because now not only do they not have a PoE season, but PoE 2 is too fucked up to play. I'd feel like that would be stupid. GG has done some stupid shit in the last couple years, but not like stuff we can pick on them for, but nothing that's like egregious. Like, I think the dumbest thing they've done the last like year or two is like making Arch Nemesis mods like a little too crazy, so people were like dying. But if you take a step back and look at all the stuff in the game, it's kind of like, was that really something people needed to like lose their shit over? Like, it was bad, and I understand it's annoying. I didn't mind it because I just used to dying. I play squishy characters all the time, so I didn't feel it that much. I was like, I'm dying. I don't know if I'm dying more. I just know I'm dying like usual. But I highly doubt they would do something like surprise PoE 2. They're probably gonna just announce the beta. Hey, Nas. Oh, spend it, man. I mean, unless you think you're going to play... The only time it's really nice to play standard is if you are really itching and you want to play that, like, week that it takes them to, like... They take the servers down, you can only play standard, or is it 2 weeks? So 1 or 2 weeks. But they take the servers down before the league, and all you can play is standard, and I think it's just like a week. So, I just spend it. Find something you can spend it on. We got time. It's not going to be till like the 1st or 2nd week in August, so... Yeah, 7 or 8 days. That's what I kind of remember it being, like a week. Who do I have on standard? I feel like I have an EK Ignite build on standard. Which would be not those EK. I think I still have like all the gear or a bunch of gear on this character. Oh, I lied. Oh, it's Azir's Promise. I thought it was Bro Genesis for a second. Do I even have currency on standard? Probably, right? Oh my god. 8 divines. Now this is my... Was this still Ignite? Yep. This is still Ignite. Maybe I don't have a... Maybe I don't have a geared character in standard. Methyl Poison. I don't even remember what the hell this was. Oh, it was my Venom Geyer build. I've been playing PoE for like 10 years, but I only like seriously started playing it and learning stuff like a year and a half, 2 years ago. You keep burning on Mavens, yeah. I usually just gamble stuff, like div cards and stuff like that, just for the fun of it. Methyl Spark. I guarantee I sold all this stuff before I got off. Yeah. Nope, sent my call to the Brotherhood. This build was nuts. I had, because this was before they nerfed the self-sustaining wing scarab strat, and I went hard on it for like a month, and I made so much currency in that month. And this dude was like immortal, and like did so much damage, and like I never died. Like it was just absolutely insane. It was like 3 to 4 mirrors worth of stuff on this dude, and he just melted and was just basically invincible. Yeah, a lot of people play standard. A lot of people. So there's a solid amount of people that do not like the fact that there's a reset. Or not that they don't like there's a fact there's a reset. They don't like the reset, so they don't play the league. This Reap build was also a multiple mirror build. This guy was pretty ridiculous. And because I used leadership's price, and I had to match my my 2 highest attributes, and my strength was so high, I actually had to buy a minus 117 of strength, because this is a this was Calandra League, so you could get the stuff with the double. Look at that, non-channel skills at minus 14 total mana cost. Just ridiculous. Guess I don't have a character anymore. I could have swore I kept an EK Ignite build. I should have rerolled these. I probably didn't know at the time. I don't think I really have a favorite character, but up there's like Cast on Crit Ice Spear. I really like Ethereal Knives Ignite. Spark's fun. RF is fun. Righteous Fire as in RF. Reap was fun, but it's expensive and annoying to build. Ward Loop, I thought it was really cool, but it ended up not feeling that strong. So I don't really like that one that much. Oh, that's right. I have to buy frickin'. This guy's got a solid idea. 322 is a story leak bridging the story to PoE's 2 story. Yeah. It took a while. It took a little bit of scrolling to find someone that said what I said, but I think the most logical assumption is that PoE 2 beta will be released in August. Probably small closed beta initially, followed by an open beta, and I would guess full release Q2 or Q3 of next year. That is, summed up in 2 sentences, exactly what I think it is, too. My chair is falling apart. I make multiple builds. I make like 5 or 6 per league. At least in the last like 3 or 4 leagues, because I've been playing a lot more. I get bored relatively quickly, usually after a week or 2. If I'm playing a lot, then sometimes after like a week. But it also really depends on what you're going to change it to, because if you feel like playing a certain build... Oh, I played Magic Find Bow build this league too, but that's not my thing. Even though I found a mirror, but it's still not my thing. I don't like that shit. What was I going to say? I don't remember. I have to buy rogue markers. Yup, I got a mirror drop. It's in one of my videos on YouTube. It's the one titled, is streamer luck real? Or something like that? Alright, give me a quick minute. I'm gonna run to the kitchen and use the bathroom real quick. DC. Yeah, nobody was really watching me stream. I mean, my stream isn't very popular. Plenty of people watch my videos. Nobody really gives a shit about the stream, though.
Little chaise? No, more like this.
Straightforward. Good.
Lady cool.
I need quiet. Seems simple enough. Warning Cathari, everyone. New lineup.
The Farragut.
Oh, the temple.
Out of curiosity, brother. Do the Farragut worship any gods?
It is hereby authorized.
Damn, took 5,000. Well, more than that, actually. It took probably like 8,000 or 9,000 rogue markers.
What do you need? Everyone know what they're doing?
Oof, just 2 currencies.
Well, glad that's over. No further! Bloody work. Avarice is not entirely without my mind, shall talk there. Ready yourselves?
No witnesses.
Easy.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Thank God we survived. Oh, wait, I didn't mean that. No further!
Not too challenging. Security has spotted us. Good fight, Messi. I don't like where this is headed.
Stop them! You get this one, yeah? Hey, you!
Put you out of your misery.
Stop them! You have chosen death!
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I forgot. Forgot this is how it works. I guess this one. Oh, that's a knife. Hey, Al, what's up, man? Good, man. What are you up to?
It's last of all!
Oh, wait. That's not the right way. I gotta watch out for lasers.
I refuse to
Why am I not moving?
All clear. This is what you've been training for.
hold the line! We can't stop now!
Good. Keep up the momentum.
Who would like to hear my fortune story?
No
old Flash games? Like Flash? Like browser Flash games? I didn't know there were RPG Flash games. Then again, I'm sounds like I'm much older than you, so Flash games weren't a thing until like high school for me. Congregate Man? No, I don't know that one. I played Flash games, but they were not nearly as advanced as an RPG. But that sounds dope, though.
Careful. Careful.
Yeah, I didn't think they were that crazy, but it's still pretty crazy.
Haven't come across this meat before. Well, let's give it a go. Tougher than I look, eh?
That's true. An ARPG I could totally see in a Flash game. I don't know why I was overthinking it. I think I was overthinking it a little bit, but... Because, I mean, you could definitely make something like RuneScape, like old school RuneScape in Flash.
Cheap piece of junk anyway.
Do you remember what to do?
Staff, nobody uses those. Talon Axe, Highborn Staff.
No witnesses.
Imbued Wand.
No more distractions.
Spell damage, lightning damage. Cold damage to spells, projectile speed, chance to freeze. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's kind of dope. I wish I could price check that. I'll probably just grab that. 2 white sockets. That's a 5 link with. Nope, that's garbage. That's also garbage. Alright.
We've got a fight on our hands. Quiet. And listen.
Alright, let's see if I can open these and the... Oh no. Getting confused.
Let me listen.
Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh, I just don't get the frickin' thing. That's fine. I don't want it anyways. Wow, that was lucky.
Guards incoming. I'm not up to that just yet.
Fight your way out. Hold the line. Just keep moving.
Quickly.
Yeah, Flash was definitely good for that. That's for sure.
We can't stop now. Right. No. Follow the rookie. Right? No. Follow the rookie. Right.
2 div, 2 currency, 2 currency, 4 currency. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Commence the bloody work. No afterlife. Fun, fun, fun. Stop them! Thieves, die! Lovely. I really don't want to get stabbed again. Stop there! Intruder!
So the clash comes.
I didn't get stabbed.
Yeah, Heist is practically like a game in itself. They went super in depth with this for just like a mechanic standpoint.
Quiet. I'm listening.
I am a vengeful giant.
He will latch on to our presence. I do not fear death.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm doing fine with it until I like. The only problem is Flicker Strike isn't good for this because I accidentally sometimes like flicker into like lasers or something. But I also have phasing and really good run speed as a raider, so I'm like, this character's like half good at Heist. I missed. Oh, they're down there.
Ha! Not too hard. Intruder!
Where am I? Oh.
Who goes there? Tricky, but not impossible. Glad you're on my side. Scum! Commence the bloody work.
Tempering orb? What are those worth? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I think I want that. I don't even know what that does. In fact, I'm just gonna take this right now.
Good. Move.
Great! Now you've got more loot than brains!
No, not that.
Mind control is a
That.
delicate art. Of course. Right away. Gods, that was satisfying.
Quickly. Yes.
Dope. Oh.
Absolutely brutal.
That means no unexpected explosions, Lara.
It's hardly unexpected. Just early.
That's pretty cool. That's probably why I've never seen one before. I was like, I've never even seen a tempering orb. It looks cool. It's like a dope ancient soccer ball that would hurt really badly to kick. Doof. Yeah, this last one's just bad.
Bloody work. All this don't you owe me a few markers?
I think tempering orbs can only drop in Heist, basically. Or that's where they have the best chance of being found.
I didn't get stabbed.
I command you to stop.
All this gore reminds me I really don't want to get stabbed again.
Yeah. That's it. I was like, that must be it. Because there's no way. Because I don't run Heist barely ever. I think I rolled it one league for like a couple days. And then I just stopped.
Who goes there?
Have you come across this meat before? Well, let's give it a go.
Alright, man, yeah. Have some fun. Crab champs. I like it.
From the blue fence, I thought it'd be bigger.
Intruder!
Oh, it's got 2 life mods. I was like, this makes 0 sense to me. Yeah, they all suck. I'm just gonna open some chests.
No afterlife for them. In my younger days, I'd fight you for the...
Why are you still grabbing things? Great! Now you've got more loot than brains!
Oh, back off!
We get nothing if the plan fails.
I wanted to save this one for a special occasion. You owe me a new bomb. Fight your way out.
Of course.
For your honor.
It would seem our luck has not yet run out. Oh, back off!
God, that was exhilarating.
What's the blueprint with? Well, actually, here I'm just gonna price check these and whatever. One is the highest. I'm just gonna run that one. That's a good one. Alright, so that's a 60. It's a 70 chaos one. That's another one. There's a level 69 one. Oh, they're all the same type of contracts. I don't have to do this a bunch of times. Oh, this one's fully revealed. That's why. Is this one fully revealed? Oh, it is. That's why it was worth more.
I'm here. Everyone, quiet.
Seems straightforward enough.
Your orders shall be my law. Sorry, we're making a few changes. You're good to go. Yes?
Boy. I'm ready. Ready! I've always wanted to do first aid. Steady ribs. Got it.
Exile! Meet you for this. It's quite clear to me.
Oh, no, not that one.
Success.
You're mine!
Don't be so paranoid. Look, nothing's here. Ooh, that's so pretty.
Oi, incoming! Tougher than I look, eh? Dead or alive?
I do not fear death.
I think we're pushing it. You're mine!
I hope you will share that. Death, one way or another.
I! You've been spotted. Should have stayed out. Any more? Report. Defend, you cowards! Fight like we don't come.
Let me listen.
You're gonna regret this. wanted to save this one for a special occasion. You owe me a new bomb.
Here they come.
What happened to that little basement thing when we first met you?
Oh, the built is built. Yeah, both down.
Ha! Quit complaining or you'll be empty the place.
Together. Success.
Quick, get him.
Probably just the rats. Afraid of
Oh, I
what?
think so. Let's find out.
Crap.
Oh no.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Haven't done one of the trap thing in a while. Forgot that trap literally means no, there's traps. It's not a door. So, just a brain fart on my part.
Of course.
Don't underestimate. You ain't gonna like this. Right. Experience wins. Let me just get this out of the way for you.
Oh, I don't think so. Together.
There's a keeper.
We can ill afford any more mistakes. Of course.
Did I just do a Oh no. Just revealed an extra escape.
Today is not the end.
6 chaos. Garbage. Alchemy instead of a fusing. 5 chaos.
Fight your way out. Gods, you were planning to blunder into this thing. This is exactly the sort of thing we should have handled earlier.
Good riddance.
Damn it. God damn it. Ugh. Flickered right into the damn traps. It's a terrible build for Heist. You have to play so carefully near the end. Oh, there's only 3 rooms. Did I get... Yeah, I did. Why can't I return? Seriously? I didn't miss one, right? Oh, I did? Oh, maybe I did. Oh, because I didn't do the alert level. Or no.
We've been spotted.
I'm so confused.
Today is not the end.
Oh, you can go back in after you die.
Loony design.
Because I didn't alert the thing. Ah,
Exile.
that's good to know.
Thank you for this.
I need to write that down. Hold on.
first trap. Not the best, but not the worst. We have company.
Of course.
Fight like you mean it.
Quiet.
Two void cards.
Hey, you!
Exile, make your move.
20 orbs of chance, winged reliquary scarab. Yep, winged reliquary scarab it is.
This is your final scene.
Slaughter them! This is exactly the sort of thing we should have handled earlier.
Thank you. Indeed.
Fight like you mean it.
Report.
To arms!
I'm not up to that just yet.
No one enters.
It's for like 60, right? Yep, 63.
Oh, my heart. Thank the gods. False alarm.
Getting terrible luck with these stacked decks. Oof.
Hail God Slayer.
Jack in the box, exalted orb, 10 oil, prismatic ring. Nothing. Try and run one as yellow. I mean, it's only a 69. So might as well. Yeah, the trinkets are pretty dope. I like the chance to upgrade currency on drop. I think it's a really cool mechanic. Even though mine's only procced once so far, And I guess I can't even be assured it procced. It might have just dropped a Divine Orb. Oh, holy shit. No, I'm not running that. That's terrible. I didn't even know it could be that bad. Alright, screw that thing. There's not a mirror one, is there? What drops this? Okay. Nothing. Alright. That's an old mod. It's like, wait, there's something that has this mod on it? What are the gem blueprints called? Oh, it's in the name, right? Oh, unusual gems. That's right there. Yeah, thank you, Cobra. I was like already on it. Okay, these are the ones that were like 15 before they were even revealed. That would make sense. List currency rewards. Gotcha. What? Oh, I'm out of reveals. What am I missing? 2 currency. 3 currency. Screw it. Let's just run it. We're gonna do it live.
What's the job?
Oi, oi, new Vindy and me on this one. Could smell him from upstairs. Ah, yes. What's your
Sorry, plans are still changing. Seems simple enough.
Just tell me where to go.
You have the go-ahead.
I haven't been specifically targeting Gianna, but I've used all her reveals too. Honestly, didn't expect to play Heist for this long, the past couple days, but I'm having fun.
Just remember, combustion is the mother of invention. I hope you don't expect me to fight. Death for them.
Oops.
I'll handle it.
Not that. That.
I hope you will shift. Not good at all.
Oh, the Hoarder. That's a good one.
Let's throw a wrench in the works. Take what you can. Live for now.
We've got a fight on our hands.
We're at the limits of our plan now.
Yeah, Gianna can reveal with less cost of revealing.
A good plan reaps its own reward.
And you get her reveals when you run her contracts. Unless I'm thinking of a different person. I'm 99% sure it's Gianna.
Ready? This is where it gets hairy.
Anomalous Hex Tech. Anomalous Lightning Spire Trap. Alright, man. I'll let you know. I still got a ton saved up. I have this trinket. So, I'm good on the trinket. This is the one I wanted. I don't know if these are worth anything. Oh, yeah, like the cloaks and the just their gear. Man, I really wish I would have wrote down the name of that weekend PoE C OCR. That's what it is. Wait, what? The text should not be occluded by the health bar or other elements. Oh, it's literally just like reading it. Open the folder with the config folder. Oh no, what is it? Control X. How do I open settings? Shift space. Map check. Nice target skill gem. This is bumming me out. I can't find the menu they're talking about. There's not a search next to this. No. Is it because I didn't save it? Did I not save it? Too many items found. How do I just click on it? What did I just do? Alright, I'm just gonna go with might be good. Not lightning warp. Not summon reaper. What was the other thing I saw? Not summon reaper. Anomalous hextech support.
I'm on it. Got a ready fight then.
Poor corrupted creature.
I'm just gonna smack it with a wrench. Thrilling.
No witnesses.
Yeah. Yeah. Take anything. Between you and me, I know we could just blow the whole thing up.
But then what will we do?
Nah, go on. You got him.
Two currency.
No witnesses.
Wasn't worth it, was it? That's what I'm here for.
That's why we do this.
That is very expensive looking. Easy pe... Oh no. Oh. We've been spotted.
Easy.
No witnesses.
I'm old, and you'll still die sooner.
Anomalous vortex. Wait, I'm thinking of blade vortex. But we can check it anyways. No, that's not worth anything. Divergent spectral helix. It's not shield throw. Yeah, that's garbage. I don't see Eternal Blessing. I'm pretty sure it's nothing. What's Alchemist Mark do? Bring. Yeah, that's worthless. I'm just gonna open up some chests on the way out.
Plenty more where that came from, I reckon.
We need to be careful. We've got a fight on our hands.
Might need to bail soon.
Oh, you're pushing it. Not in a good way.
Keep moving!
Time passes through us like a ghost. So, should we hurry?
That noise? That is not a good noise.
So, yes?
So do I
Let's
just
take them out.
not get
Good.
an alert level on this one?
Focus. I'm not charging you enough.
I've been saving this one just for you. This'll be quick.
We've got a fight on our hands.
There it is.
Okay. Just like you practiced.
Tougher than I look, eh?
Blink.
Security has spotted us.
Shouldn't be a problem. That knife is very expensive looking.
I'll be back in a second. All right, sorry, I'm back. What we got? 45 more minutes till Final Fantasy 16. I almost bought the New Zealand edition so I could play it earlier today, but it was like $20 more. I was like, not worth it.
Nah, go on. You got him.
How do I get over there?
I'll handle it. No witnesses.
Let's pop this little sucker open. That's what I'm here for.
We're gonna get found out if we're not careful.
Easy.
Gotta get close.
Nice.
Eyes on the prize.
Arrow Nova, Pyroclast Mine, Brutality, Anomalous Void Manipulation, Ancestral Protector. I don't even have Anomalous. These all suck.
Oh, you. I'll bloody do it, mate.
Just get it done. Very good. Stay focused.
Rocky! Rock!
Just keep him off me. Yeah! Yeah! Fire!
New materials to
Oof. Drill potency. Life tap. That might be cool. I like this sort of thing though. Need a good YouTube video to watch.
Hi, Suzerain here, and a great tip for anyone playing Explosive Arrow, Toxic Rain, or anything like that is that we know now that Orchard and Courtyard are tier 4 and tier 5 maps. This is really good because if they're the only tier 4 and tier 5 maps that we complete, we can very easily ping pong between those. So I'm going to not complete any other tier 4 or tier 5 map, and I'll be ping ponging between those because they're adjacent. And then when I'm doing, for example, yellow maps, and if I drop a tier 4 or tier 5 map, it is always going to be Courtyard or Orchard. Do remember that if you accidentally do another tier 4 or tier 5, you cannot remove maps from your atlas anymore, effectively bricking your atlas. But if you are searching for the 6-link bow card, the porcupine, Courtyard,
Oof. Kind of want to watch this one.
I kind of want to watch this. Oh, God, watch
Is that what I just said?
Oversized
Kind of want to
influencer,
watch this one.
his wife. Oh boy, let's see it. Yeah, let's watch. It's only 7 minutes, right?
They revealed that obesity costs British taxpayers almost £14 billion a year. Obese patients cost the British Health Service twice as much as those of a
I
health.
thought that obese people didn't cost the health services as much because they just died. They died faster and earlier, and so just get them out of the system. That was my understanding.
The weight, but the body positivity movement preaches that fat is now fabulous. And that is crazy.
Sadly, no.
Fatfluencers who rake in cash by
Fatfluence?
posting about.
Wait, did he say fatfluencers?
What is crazy is fatfluencers who rake in cash by posting about. Well,
oh, that's perfect. I love it.
Ryena Day as a fat bitch. Let's go. I don't know how many times I have to tell you bitches, I'm gonna start my morning off with a Starbucks iced coffee.
9:30 in the morning cookies. Orange juice, that's good. Orange juice is pretty healthy. This is actually like my breakfast, except for instead of orange juice, it's Coke. A burger. Wait, what's this here? Russet burger, ketchup and chocolate. Oh. A cake? Okay, that's good. I actually got cake today. Yeah, there you go.
Really?
Look at his face.
Really?
And that's only noon too. Like, bro, you got the entire rest of the day. Holy shit, man. I think that one thing that Piers isn't going to bring up is the fact that, like, a lot of these influencers, almost every single one of these, like, fat influencers, there are male ones, but I think the majority of them are female. And that's because there's a lot of guys that fucking, they like fat chicks. So, like, it's actually appealing to a demographic of individuals. So I'm actually curious to see if Piers is going to talk about that. Sorry, what? Wait, you think it's a fucking... Like, is this is news to you? That there are some guys that like fat chicks? You didn't know this? Bro, guys like feet. Like, is it really that hard to imagine?
Stay on script and hit your marks.
Really? That's what people are watching? Apparently. Well, TikTokers like my next guest are putting the pound
There we
in
go.
excess pounds.
Stop right there.
Oh, that's so fucking good.
How could anything be it?
Do you like sweets? Well, you can get 2 kilos of sweets for £10.
Promoting obesity.
No, I'm promoting a good deal. $25.99 for 63 rolls of toilet paper, a donut maker from Tower. All of these products have 2-year warranty, a candy floss maker, and a chocolate fountain.
Oh, you can get... Oh, is that cotton candy? Oh, that's like Golden Corral.
Oh, I forgot Golden
Oh, this
Corral
is
had the
awesome.
chocolate fountain crap.
I should get one. Dude, I should get one of these. This is good. Holy... Dude, I haven't had cotton candy in like 20 years.
Okay. So I'm
There he
joined
is.
by TikTok star George.
There he
who
is.
You just saw there, and Sienna.
Bargains.
Huh? That's why I say bargains. Bargains. All right. And his wife Sienna, and the host of the Blair White Project, Blair. Well, okay, listen. Blair, I'll come to you in a moment. First
Damn,
of all,
that's his wife. Good for
let's
him.
do some stats, yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you weigh?
Look, I'm not going to talk about numbers because the thing is, when you...
That's smart.
Shoot.
No, the thing is, if I give you
You should, I wonder if he's going to push him on this.
the number of how much I weigh, it's going to be all over the Sun, all those trashy
Probably just
newspapers
the
tomorrow morning. I don't need it.
Afraid
Don't
of
need it.
rats?
Well, you don't need
Your
it.
hot wife. So there's
Let's
another
find
meta
out.
inside.
Look,
So,
you're not waiting
oh
for
my
applause.
God, you guys just don't know.
It's like they
You
forgot
guys
the
really
villains.
just don't know how that you guys don't know how bad it really is. Guys,
They're the villains.
there are metas inside of metas inside of metas of fetishes. It's like I could explain all of this, but I would feel gross even doing it. Let's do it.
Your final
Okay.
scene.
So inside of like the meta of of like being into fat chicks and fat people, right? There's like a meta inside of that that's called feederism. And it's just exactly what it sounds like. It's, you know, a person feeds a fat person, another fat person, right? And this is a very popular thing. There are like fat girls that have, you know, on TikTok, they'll have little, you know, like links, and it says like, you know, it's a donation link, and it's like feed me, and it's like different things you can buy her to eat, and she'll like eat some of the things on stream, etc. So yeah, you feed the addiction, and this is also something for guys. Obviously, you know, it's like an 80-20 thing where it's like mainly, you know, guys feeding fat chicks rather than girls feeding fat guys. But of course, it goes both ways, as you can see in this situation. So there is also that. Now, inside of the scope of that, there's like, what are the limits on that? Some people want to feed them until they literally die. I mean, is that really that crazy? I mean, there's incest porn, there's rape porn. Is it really that big of a surprise that some people want to feed a fat person until they die? No, it's not. People are disgusting degenerates. They fuck, well, people fuck goats. People fuck goats. Like, I mean, doesn't that just kind of put it into perspective? You know, they get fucked by horses, yeah. So, like, this is just how it is. And so, anyway, you've got to have, don't forget the donkey show. My dad actually was talking to me about that. He's like, you know what a donkey show is? I'm like, yeah, of course. He's like, all right. I think he was talking about something that happened like whenever he was in like Mexico or something like that. I have no idea. It was like some fucking story from like 35 years ago. Anyway, so yeah, Clerks 2. Yeah, I watched Clerks 2. And anyway, so this is a meta inside of being into like fat people. It's like feederism. How do you know all this? You're a sick person? I don't think that you understand how much I know. Like, it would be disturbing for you to even for you to even understand the scope of the degeneracy that I am aware of. It would upset you. I have been on the internet. I remember being on the internet in the year 2000. I was in like 4th or 5th grade. That was a long, long time ago. It was insane. I know every single type of degeneracy. I know every type of bad thing, every bad meme, every bad word, every bad dog whistle for different, you know, different types of like racism, sexism, etc. I know all of that. I know all the other bad stuff. I know everything, all of the bad videos, everything, dude. I've spent a long time on the internet, and it's been a very interesting ride. A custodian of degeneracy. That's right. Somebody has to do it. So, Pain Olympics.
How could anything be here?
Next time Dylan is over, I will have him tell the story of whenever we watch Pain Olympics together in high school.
I don't want this to be my final role.
Because we were
Hope
11th
you're
grade.
not waiting for applause.
Might have been 12th grade. I don't remember. Guys, this is a fetish. Now, it might not be. And it could also be a thing where, like, the guy's making a lot of money and then the wife is okay with it because they're making a lot of money. Sorry, I kind of went off on, like, a huge tangent with this. But, like, all I'm really trying to get at here is that, like, there are a lot of different angles that can exist with this. And, like, maybe, like, I mean, because he's not a bad-looking guy. I really don't think so. I think if this dude was 190 pounds and he was fucking fit, like, he would be a good-looking dude. So the odds are maybe they got married whenever he was in college, or like fucking, you know, they met in high school or something like that. This dude was in way better shape. And so, yeah, she just kind of let it happen.
You're on TikTok every day showing us how big you are.
Yeah, and look,
and you're proud of it.
No. There's a difference. There's proud, and then there's just being positive in my own skin, and that's what I am.
Right.
I'm not proud to be fat.
Would you
proud
accept that by medical definition you are morbidly obese?
Look, if that's what medically...
Look, hey, are we gonna get into this fucking medical shit? Like, look, who wrote that book, you know?
Do you want to call it?
Yeah.
Call it.
Well, no,
fine,
you know your weight, I don't.
No, but that's, yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Right, so here's my issue with this body positivity thing. People shouldn't be celebrating being morbidly obese, in my estimation. Because actually, it is a dangerous condition that causes many people to die.
Look, you've got a fair point. It is dangerous. It can lead to dangerous issues, which could, you know, diabetes and so on. And that is an issue. But we don't encourage gaining weight. There's a difference between the videos you just showed on the screen.
Come on,
what we're
George,
talking about now.
You're doing these TikToks are all geared to you.
You're showing people encouraging.
He's doing it because it's funny.
Saying, wow, look at the pizza. Look, it's from Costco. It's not.
No.
He's not saying you should get as big as me.
That's what I'm doing.
You are glorifying.
Piers Morgan's such a tool.
Scoffing.
It's called taking the piss. That's what it is.
Well, maybe.
That's what it is. It's having a laugh and not taking yourself too seriously.
Why is it funny?
Because it is funny.
It's funny because he's fat. That's why it's funny. Can we just fucking admit this? Like, what are we doing? Are we trying to pretend like this isn't something that people have laughed at for fucking hundreds of years?
I legit didn't hear the rookie line until like earlier tonight. And yeah, I like it too.
No, come on.
I actually think it's quite sad.
It's not sad. It's comedy.
Let me bring him.
It's satire comedy.
Well, maybe.
You know it is. You know it is. You know it is, Piers. I've been an actor for 13 years.
George,
damn right I know how this industry works.
George, I'll come back to you in a moment.
Come on.
Let me just go to Blair White in Austin, in Texas. Blair, I do have a problem with this because I think it's celebrating
a lot of people in Austin.
a dangerous health condition. And if you're an influencer, why would you want to influence people to think that that is A, funny, entertaining, and B, something they want to do?
Well, you should have an issue with it. You know, my opinion is that the fat positivity movement is a death cult. You know, I'm all about
it is a death cult.
Living my life on my own terms.
Yeah, they should be able to do what they want.
Finding a partner that makes me happy. But, you know, life is short, so you have to find happiness. But what cuts it in half is being obese. Your life will literally end halfway of the length that you would live being obese. And so promoting
Not
it,
always,
you
but
wouldn't be
yeah.
able to be anorexic on TikTok and not get comments about how you need to eat a cheeseburger, how you
Yeah, remember that girl, Eugenia Cooney or whatever the fuck her name is? Everybody hates her for the opposite reason, because she's too skinny.
need to gain weight. And you can write it off as trolls, but it's the truth. You know, I've seen some TikToks made by him where he is addressing people telling him that he needs to lose weight as trolls and sort of making fun of it. And I just wonder, you know...
Well, I mean, like, I'm going to defend the fat dude. I think it's fine. If he wants to be a fat fuck and be 500 pounds, okay. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, that's his right. It's his God-given right to be fat.
Is it really trolls? I mean, certainly there are mean people on the internet, but there is some truth to it. I mean, I know that he is a father, and the idea that you will, in all likelihood, in all certainty actually, not live past 50, 60 years old is an issue. So for me, you know...
He's loving it.
No, I know, I hear you. I know, that's my view. I want to bring in Sienna, your wife. You've been listening to this.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable completely? When you see the statistics about obesity in this country, the cost to the NHS, what it costs the country, are you comfortable about this?
The way I see it is, firstly, just us personally, we have private healthcare, so the NHS isn't a thing for us. I do understand that.
Yeah, shy him down. Well, it doesn't really have anything to do with us, but
it's a bigger problem.
keep bringing it up if you want.
I think it's about educating people when they're young to make healthy food choices. I think a lot of the time when you grow up in poverty, like George and I have, a lot of the time you don't have the healthiest options.
But my response to that would be, okay, but you've managed.
Well, I mean, everybody knows not to eat this kind of, like, what are you talking about? Like, whenever you guys are growing up, did any of you guys not know that fruits and vegetables were the things that you were supposed to eat? I feel like everybody kind of knows that. Like, the entire culture says this. It's not like this is only something you read in like a fucking, you know, rich private school. Holy fuck. Yeah, but they're expensive.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's not to end up as George has weight-wise.
I don't think I've ever found this one. Only 5 chaos?
No, it's not. What it is,
I don't think it's genetics.
I believe it's because my parents were like cool hippie vegetarians, whereas George's were not.
But are you comfortable? You've got a son, right? Are you comfortable about his current weight? Do you think when he does this stuff on TikTok, are you really laughing or are you concerned about it?
I'm concerned not so much about his weight, but more about his well-being, and you know.
Sienna, you definitely glorify it, Sienna, and you guys post videos where you're juggling his fat and you talk about how attractive it is.
See? What did I tell you? What did I say? I fucking knew it.
And for me, when I look for a romantic partner, I look for someone that would make me a better version of myself.
Well, yeah, but
not a worse
George,
one.
the point Blair's making is a sound one. You say it's to get views. We know that, and you're making money from it. But the question is, there's no incentive for you to actually lose any weight because at that stage, your TikTok persona
George is actually on a weight loss journey, and I fully support that. I think it's more like having a laugh at yourself, making the best.
Well, and it's also like another factor is that, like, this is always popular whenever it's a guy that's like an ugly dude and he's got a really hot girlfriend, because other guys will watch him and girls will watch him because they're like, wow, he really did it. It's like the equivalent of like somebody making it into
No, but it sounds cool. It's Grab
They
Champions.
started in like
Should
a
I look it
poor
up?
community and they finally made it into the NBA. Well, for a lot of guys, that the NBA is having a hot wife or a hot girlfriend. There it is.
Oh, it's a Steam game. Oh, I think you brought this up like the other week, and I looked it up.
Big audience you've got. Rather than gorging yourself every day on pizza.
Well, he's not going to lose weight because if he's skinny, people aren't going to watch him. Most people
Oh
watch
no,
him
my
and laugh at him and they're like, ha ha,
my
you're
buddy
fat.
David and Greg, they were playing it the other week, and I was like, that's what it was, and I was like, Grab Champions. Oh, I apologize. I hate that Steam is so loud.
I'm not this bad, and it makes them feel better about themselves. Like I've heard of like girls that would watch these like
Yeah, no, it was them
content creators
that they were playing it.
eat
Yeah, I bet you.
while
Let's
they're
see.
eating
One
food
friend.
to make
Yeah,
themselves
Greg.
feel better about overeating.
He was playing
As
Crab
I said,
Champions.
if you want to understand why a trend
He said it was
is
pretty cool.
happening on social media, think about the most degenerate, wrong,
I'm down to try it some
dark,
other night.
and disgusting
I'm waiting on
reason.
in 20 minutes Final Fantasy 16 comes out, but I'm totally down to play it next time we're both on.
And donuts for
That's not what I do,
But
Piers.
people laughing at you.
But that's
Why
not what
don't
I
you
do.
actually go on a fitness regime?
It looks
show
pretty fun.
people How to lose weight?
Because
If
people
people
stop
actually knew
watching.
what I was thinking and what I'm doing, I'm actually going
That's
to be
why.
doing it as Zemic needles privately as well before you start. So all of these things, we're paying out of our own money. We don't cost anyone anything. Me
How much are
being
you
this-
making out of the TikTok?
A lot of money.
Like what?
A lot of money, over 100 grand.
A year?
Over 100 grand a year.
So there's
yeah.
no incentive to lose weight, is there?
No, but
Well, there's an incentive not to lose weight, if anything. What about the kids you can tell are fat because their parents spoil them? What about those unfortunate kiddos? I think that you can make a very strong argument that child morbid obesity is child abuse. I think that if a kid is a little chubby, that's not a big deal, right? I mean, like, what the fuck? But, like, I'm talking about, like, morbid obesity. Absolutely.
But it doesn't derive straight from that. That's from my sales. And that's with the collaborations and the deals.
You
that I
don't
have
even want to
outside
tell
of
me how much you weigh.
So like Risk of Rain, is it PvE or are you actually fighting against other people or?
You can join a panel about
When you put a number and you put a label on it, it's
Okay, Blair, final word to you.
I just don't know why he would come on a panel discussing weight and body positivity, fat positivity, and not
Okay.
actually revealing the
I agree.
his
Blair,
weight.
guys, I'm sorry, I've run out of time. Thank you, all of you, very much indeed.
I mean, I don't know why. Like, I mean, I feel like this. I feel like I mean, really, like the guy came on and he said that it's bad to be fat, and I feel like that's really all I need to hear. I feel like it's like it's not good that he's fat, but it's his own choice to be fat, right? It's not like he's like he's telling other people that to be fat. And it's like, yeah, of course, whenever people see that, it might make them feel better about being overweight for sure. But like, if you apply that logic, you could.
Oh, it is PvE.
Tell like hundreds of
Oh, dope.
hundreds of different types of things. You shouldn't be able.
Yeah, I'd be totally down to try it sometime.
It could, like encourage.
I thought it was
someone else to
PvP
do
for some reason.
How's the difference? Someone streaming gambling and them saying.
That would make sense when my friend Greg played it because he loves Risk of Rain. So like, it probably got suggested to him. He's like, oh, what's this?
Gambling and it's okay. I think it's fair to say, like, this is my perspective, right? Is that let me think of a way to put it, okay? That makes sense. Because obviously this is it's like a hot topic with people. I don't think that obesity
I like Risk of Rain,
morbidly
sure.
obese, especially morbidly obese.
Oh, that's true. I should check out the mods. I liked Risk of Rain 2, but I kind of lost interest because the sword guy, without very specific luck and items, is just always trash. And it just annoyed me because he was my favorite. And I was like, this guy is not good unless you get like playing with people unless they give you incredibly specific items that they could also use. I just felt like super fucking weak. I was like, my favorite character sucks. It's making me not want to play as much.
Drinking soda. All of these things are bad for you. And people have the ability and the right to
What is going
indulge
on?
in certain
There it is.
things that do not hurt other people. And I think that if you are expressing that you're doing this thing without encouraging other people to do it, you're not necessarily harmful. It's their choice, sure, but society's going to make an example of them so you don't go to a shithole. I don't think there's anything wrong with people saying that being overweight is unhealthy. But there are also a lot of people, too, that are just going out of their way. They're like, oh, well, we're going to call this guy a fatty McFat. It's like, you're only doing this, like, and they act like they're doing it to help him out. No, you're not doing it to help him out. You're doing it because you want to be an asshole. Right? I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, most of the people that are, like, fat shaming, they're not doing it because they want to, help this person improve their life. They're just doing it because they like making fun of them. That's it.
Fatty McFat.
It's that simple.
Yeah, I'll have to look up that mod. Share Sweet.
I don't think anybody should be shamed for doing something that doesn't hurt other people. I'm sure there could be other exceptions on that rule, but I think as a general rule, that's the way that I feel. And also, shame shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what society thinks of you or how they feel about you, because at the end of the day, you're your own person. You're not accountable to society. You're not accountable
Let me write
to
that down,
other
share
people.
suite.
You're only accountable to yourself and the people that you care about. And that's the only thing that matters. Being fat hurts other people, like their family. Yeah, but so does smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol and doing a million other unhealthy things. Again, I think that that's between them and their family. Like, I'm not going to get in between them and their family and try to make them, you know, like, live their life according to, like, what I believe, right? Some people also say religion can get in the way of families, or different political ideologies can get in the way of families. There are a lot of things that fuck families up. But at the end of the day, like, I don't want to start meddling in other people's fucking family relationships. This is insane. Get the fuck away from me. Do what you want to do. You want to be fat and die at 50? Go ahead. Have fun.
You've seen too much.
Yeah, Chatter's being so authoritarian because they think that they have, like, people are authoritarian because they think that it's never going to happen to them. That's why. It affects taxpayers, though. Yeah, there's a lot of things that also affects taxpayers. I mean, again,
The fumes are affecting your
I think that if you... I think the only thing that is harmful is the idea that being overweight is an equivalent lifestyle in terms of health to not being overweight. All other things created equal. That is what's bad. That's what the problem is. It's healthy at every size. Everything else is fine. I don't care about it because it's a personal choice. I'll read a few comments and I want to move on. Imagine your brother ruin your family. What would you do in that case? Is something really fucked up? I don't know. I mean, your brother could ruin your family in a million different ways. I mean, can you control every single one of them? No.
We must unify.
Shitty people are just using the shame equals good arguments, trying to justify the bullying. Bro,
You're not waiting for applause.
half of the people in this chat probably got shamed for playing video games. Did that stop you? No, you're watching me. Like, if people back had their way in the 90s and the 80s, bro, you wouldn't be playing video games either. Keep that in mind. Everybody always wants to shame somebody else, but they never think that what happens whenever somebody tries to come and shame you. Leave them the fuck alone.
Wait, are they the villains?
I mean, this is a self-correcting problem, isn't it? Why are you getting bent out of shape about it? I got shamed in middle school for playing WoW? Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, it's just, it's so weird. People never think that it's going to happen to them. I'll link y'all the video. Who knows healthy every side thing is bullshit? Well,
Yep, I do.
And,
You can type in the chat exclamation point Discord. It'll come right up.
Shame of fear. People find out what your defects are. Really okay with being fat. You wouldn't be ashamed of it. If you truly love games, people making fun of you wouldn't make a difference. Of course it would make a difference, bro. People don't want to get shamed and shit on just for the way that they live their life. Like, obviously it might not.
I'll be right back.
bother
I'm take a
them
smoke
and
break,
make them
use the
cry,
bathroom, and
but
then.
wouldn't life be better if it wasn't like this? I mean, that's
Damn, how many
too-
discords
that's
you
not the
in?
only two extremes.
I'd say every 6 months I have to like clear out my discords.
He's an influencer encouraging this.
Conan Exiles fills
I
it
mean,
up a
who
lot
calls
because
him
for
an influencer?
a lot of servers you have to join the Discord just to like get into the fucking server. It's so annoying.
I mean, listen. Here's what I think. There's ads, advertising. You know, like alcohol. I think alcohol. I'm pretty sure more people die to like heart disease and like complications from obesity than alcohol even. But like I don't want to hear about people trying to say that you can't be healthy or you can't talk about being fat whenever we have commercials for alcohol. Like, get rid of that first and I'll give a fuck. Because I think that really that's something that almost everybody likes to do, but they're like, oh, that's different. Oh, that's different. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. That's what they think too. Leave people the fuck alone. Jesus. People never think it's going to happen to them. And then it does. But anyway, yeah. Again, I don't want to be... should glorification of morbid obesity be allowed on social media? Absolutely it should be allowed. It's a free marketplace of ideas. And you should absolutely 100% allow people to go and talk about how great it is to be morbidly obese. Because that is a bad idea, it's a stupid idea, and that will be proven to not be true in the free marketplace of ideas. I do not believe in censoring that. I think that there are limits, of course, but I don't think that's one of them. It's weird, the U.S. is one of the only countries that allow prescription medication ads on TV. I find it very interesting. I just get tired when fat people go out in public and celebrate their fatness, and are surprised when people call them fat. It is a, it's what people do. Let's just say that. It's what people do.
Working on a completely different game and a completely different engine known as Kingdoms of Illyria. My guess is this game has as much of a chance of turning into a polished finished product as Kingdoms of Illyria. He's now working on a completely different game and a completely different engine known as Kingdoms of Illyria.
I honestly think that you shouldn't be able to sue him the second time. You should have been able to sue him the first time. But like at a certain point, like how much due diligence does somebody have to do before they just decide to light their own game on fire, or light their own money on fire?
My guess is this game has as much of a chance of turning into a polished finished product as Chronicles of Illyria. Whatever you do, don't give Jeremy Walsh another dime of your money for a game that isn't yet complete, because it's probable he's selling you a bridge to nowhere. I'm not saying don't buy his game when it's finished. I'm just saying don't buy it.
Well, I would assume that whenever it's finished, it's not really finished. They're just selling it. Yeah, so like, I mean, they're not, it's not the finished game, they're just selling the game now.
His game until it's finished, which is actually fantastic advice for any of the games on this list today. Next up, we have The Day Before. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Crasher Nirvana is an amazing martial arts fantasy MMORPG mobile game that was just released. In this game, you will play as a warrior and experience a vast open world with immersive graphics. There are
How does a mobile game have this, but the Chronicles of Illyria couldn't figure it out for the PC? How's that possible? Like, you guys ever think about this for like 3 seconds? Like, how is it possible we got a mobile game looks like this, but the PC games look like shit? Like, what happened?
7 classes and roles within the game, each with specific skills, weapons, and appearances. In the exploration of the vast open world, you can fight with monsters and bosses in different maps and scenes to acquire materials to learn martial arts, upgrade your weapons, and practice your successive attack skills. If you get bored with your first character, you're free to change your profession. Not only that,
looks better combat than Wulong.
You can also turn into a demon. A demonized player has a completely different appearance along with more powerful abilities. In the process of completing tasks, you will encounter a variety of NPCs and constantly delve into the character's storyline. The game also features a deep PvP and guild vs guild system where you can team up with friends to fight together and challenge yourself with more special side stories. The game
I love how like a lot of these mobile games just invent these numbers. Like, what's your power level? 136 million. Oh, so it's pretty low then. You know, most normal players are up to 1 billion now.
Also adds an intriguing social system that allows players who prefer interpersonal relationships to quickly make friends, find love, and get married to other players in-game. So be sure to check out this unique MMORPG within a gorgeous and mysterious setting. Log into the game now and get 200 consecutive draws for free. It's highly possible for you to get rare drops, pets, and skins, so download it now using the link in the description below and use my code GIFT2023 for epic rewards. Thank you for listening, and now let's get back to the video. This is the most recent possible scam to be added to this list, and I say possible scam because it's not really confirmed yet.
I do not think that I have seen sufficient evidence that The Day Before is a scam. I actually don't think so.
This story starts in January of 2021 when a developer known as Fantastic dropped the trailer for their upcoming title, The Day Before. It was announced as an open-world survival MMO set in a deadly post-pandemic America that has been overrun by flesh-hungry infected. It caught massive attention. The public was incredibly excited for this idea.
Oh yeah,
so they announced that on March 31st, 2021, they would...
People have always wanted a survival shooter, like MMO FPS game. And people have wanted this ever since like the 2000s. And there were a couple of attempts at it. Like right now we have Destiny. I think that's probably the biggest game like that. But besides that, you've also got fucking, what's that other game? Planet Side 2. Yeah, there it is. The Division, yeah, a few more. But like nothing has like really hit. Holy shit. Oh, yo, what's up, boys? Thank you, Shy Lily, for the raid. Thank you very much. Oh my god, wow. Thank you, guys. We're watching a video about games that are fucking scams. Or at least they might be scams.
Show
Yeah,
everyone
thank you
some
very
gameplay
much.
footage. The day before it was set to air on March 30th, they ended up delaying the trailer a week due to
Right.
technical problems. The new airing date would be a week later, April 6th, 9 a.m. And so on April 6th, everyone tuned in and were met
Okay.
with a starting soon screen. They would watch this screen for over 9 hours until the stream was finally shut down.
What?
So on April 6th, everyone tuned in and were met with a starting soon screen. They would watch this screen for over 9 hours until the stream was finally shut down.
Bro, that reminds me of that girl. Oh my fucking god, that girl, Taylor, fucking, she has like a French last name or something like that, and she would just stand off the camera. Oh, rockin', yes.
On April 9th,
0.1
2021,
seconds.
13 minutes of gameplay was finally revealed. The 13 minutes of gameplay looked great as far as everyone could tell. It would look so great that the game would
those
become the most
pineapples?
wishlisted game on Steam, over top of games from AAA studios like Spider-Man, Stalker 2, and even Bethesda's Starfield. This
Yeah, I
caught
wonder
people's
why.
attention. Fantastic accomplished this without having a great track record to stand on. Looking back at their history, they sold early access to their game called Wild 8 and then almost immediately abandoned it.
Ooh, not good.
They moved on to a game called Dead Dozen, which had even more problems. It went into early access and shut down completely 3 months later.
This one's gonna be different.
Things kept getting weirder though.
Yeah, this one will
The
be
trailer
different,
looked
though.
too good to be true, literally.
5 minutes.
Developers would even react to the video, stating that at the very least this looked like a vertical slice of the game that they had just created for the purposes of marketing it.
Controllers charged.
I remember the character in the cinematic. We watched the video, and the girl was wearing like really tight pants, and she had a big ass, and nobody was even paying attention to the gameplay at all. Like it was like a 17-minute video, and people were like, "Yeah, I don't know about this game. I don't know. Maybe if they release gameplay for it, I'll have to watch it." And it's like you just watched a 17-minute video of gameplay.
Oh, they got a
You're like,
timer.
No, I didn't.
Day before.
It is.
Oh my.
I'm getting very The Division vibes from this.
Wow, the shadows are incredible. The lighting is just excellent.
Look at the reflections.
Oh man.
In an MMO though, I'm okay.
That's-
I'm skeptical.
How can they do that? I'm getting a feeling this is all been rendered. This is not.
I think it's more of a vertical slice on first impression.
Oh.
A vertical slice, if you don't know, is this doesn't mean that the whole game is done and it looks like this. This is probably a section that they popped out, and we're able to develop and carve out and make certain things look final when they're not. That's what happened with Watch Dogs. That's what happened with Cyberpunk for a while.
So it's kind of like whenever you take a picture or like you clean up your room and then you throw all of the stuff behind the door and hope your mom doesn't close the door and see what's behind the door. Yeah.
Out of it. So we're Here's the thing, and this is why I think it's pre-baked. See,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be another player. Can we
Right.
go back? See the way they come in? It looks like it's an animated character that's not another player, but that means that those
Well,
can't
I mean,
actually be other players.
It could be. It could very well be they have their own, AI players. They
To
could
move
be.
like that, they would
It
have to be AI, because if it
Right.
was a real player, the animation wouldn't
Well, I don't
be that
Wouldn't be
smooth.
that
When you
smooth.
actually play a game, you're kind of jittery.
This by its
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't find that to be very strong evidence, though. I think that the other examples, and just like kind of like a logic example, yeah, number one, not necessarily. Number two, it could be another player, but they're moving in that specific way, so it looks good for the video. Number three, it could be an AI generated, like fucking like NPC, which I also think is fine. Like, there are many other examples where I think this was not really that big of a deal.
itself wasn't totally unheard of, but with this studio's history in mind, it starts to cast doubt on the viability of the game being delivered as promised. Things would continue to get weirder when Fantastic used a bait and switch tactic on their fans, pretending a big new announcement was coming for the day before. And then when the announcement arrived, it was actually for a completely different game? Essentially using their clout they had gained for the hype around the day before to advertise and launch another game they were working on, called Prop Night. People weren't happy about it at all, but it was somewhat smoothed over when the studio also provided a launch day of June 21,
To be fair, their recent reviews are mostly positive.
2022. At that time, that meant the game was just over 8 months away, so people were pretty excited. Fast forward to May 3rd, a little over a month before the game's scheduled launch date, Fantastic posted an announcement letting the community know that they would be giving a big update about the game that week. And what was the big update they hyped up? The big update they got that week was that they were delaying the launch of the game another 9 months, into March of 20.
Oh, March? The release date of the game will be March 1st, 2023. Wait.
I know, it goes on forever. It has zero signs of stopping. Especially with FF7 remakes. There's 2 more.
Oh my, how did we miss this?
I'm much more excited for that than
fuck,
this, but I'm pretty
guys.
damn excited about this too.
We missed the launch. Fuck.
Here we go. Let me turn my light off so I can see a little better. I don't know why I stood up for that. I could have just reached over.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier. And it's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat. Then we follow. We're down a man, Sergeant. If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
Yeah, for sure.
After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you
Is
don't
that better?
mind, we have an army to chase.
$60? Is it too loud now? Iconic melodies, Scarlet Cyclone, Heat Wave for the Phoenix are now available. Don't forget that once equipped on the gear icons tab. Well, first off, I want to go to System and get my pre-order stuff. Oh, right here. Streamer lifetime, pouring over, but wait a minute, that might be. Increase the amount of EXP earned by 10%. I will get that, but I will not use it. Kate this charm increases skill by 25%. Might use that. Braveheart. Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna use Braveheart. Are you kidding me?
Just to kill something that can do.
That's super strong. Is that cheating? That might be on cheating level. No, I'm not wearing that right now. I'll play the game for a little bit, and then I'll put that on when it feels less cheap. I'm gonna do the one with more money, though.
This. They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Yeah, the pre-order items. Can I run? Oh, that's right. R1 is dodge. Circle's shift. Phoenix shift is R2. And I have Rising Flame and Scarlet Cyclone.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Game looks great. The ray tracing on the crystals looks good.
By the flames.
They went this way, right?
Did you hear that?
Down there. So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Is that Clev's sister?
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant.
Oh, that's the girl with Shiva.
Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest.
In this game, the people that can turn into summons are dominants, and I think she's the one that has Shiva that was shown in the demo.
We end this quickly.
I don't know if they're trying to capture her to get Shiva, or if they're just trying to kill her to get rid of Shiva. All I know is I'm about to fuck some people up.
What Alvation now, King? Alan Scully asked.
Oh yeah, she is. She's Shiva. Oh, come on, let me do it.
Let this be the end.
Avis, care to kill some Ironblood?
Gladly.
Wyvern, you focus on the target.
Understood.
Focus on the target. I don't want to kill this girl. Alright. The whole R1 being dodge and circle being dash is like seriously fucking with me. I'm 35. Oh, I dodged that. Come on. Oh, that's new. Not cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh shit, I can't see where it's landing.
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed. I'm in your debt.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Yeah, this is the first Final Fantasy that's like full action.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
That is your fucking sister. Did you just kill your sister?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? You killed your brother, and now your sister too.
I'll bloody do it then.
Oh shit.
Fuck. We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
Sorry, Jill.
Maybe it's not his sister, just his friend. I can't remember if that's his sister or not.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
The Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Oh, that was dope.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
Oh, now I'm gonna fuck you up.
I can't. I won't. You would betray the Holy Empire? Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
Oh, get him, Clive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours. I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she. Let's find out.
Oh, it's circle again. Bitch.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, son.
I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it. Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago. Not this time. Too slow. For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
No, I think you're going to. In fact, I think you're getting your ass kicked. What the?
I'll take your head. Not this time. Traitor's blade.
Yeah, this immediately after the demo. It saves your progress so you don't have to do the demo again. And that chick that has Shiva is either my friend or my sister. I don't remember, but she was the girl in the demo. I thought it was my sister, but I'm starting to think it's not. But after he killed his damn brother, he just almost killed his sister? Like, bro. You were just fucking up generationally. The fire cyclone, yeah. Because he has the Phoenix icon in him. So he gets, like, Phoenix moves that are on a cooldown. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm about to switch to that Braveheart sword that I got to the, through the, oh my god, stop updating shit. I don't care. That I got, the sword I got through DLC. Or not DLC, the, pre-order. Even though it's stronger. Oh, shit. So there's the Ramu. Someone's got the Ramu icon. Or was that her? All right, doesn't look like he knows who casted that either, because I didn't either. Torgal?
This way.
It's Sid. Of course it's Sid.
Bloody wind.
He comes in real early.